Hey folks, welcome back to another video. In one of my recent interactions with some clients, I was pointed out an issue where they wanted to build an automated email workflow to send out emails received through a query form. So these emails have to be sent to this specific department whenever an query form is filled. So as you can see on the screen, this is the automated email workflow that I designed right now here. So this is the user that is going to be filling the query form with the personal details, and it specifies the category of the query that they're facing and the details of the query. Then this query is filled using Google Forms, and the responses from the Google form, they go into the Google Sheet here. And after which, using app script, we want to send an email to the customer or the person who's filling the query form saying thank you so much for filling in the form, and a customer or a person from the department will contact you very soon. And we want to send another email to the backend, that is the department or the department head, that there's a new query that has been filled in the Google form. Please check that out and rectify it. This is going to be divided into two parts. In the first part, where we'll be designing the solution for sending an thank you email or a confirmatory email to the user saying thank you so much for filling in the form. These are the details that you have filled, and a customer or a person from the department will contact you really soon. So that's going to be our first task that we're going to be doing is. And after which, in the part 2 of the series, I'll be showing you how to send out the emails to the department, reminding them that there is a new issue or there's a new query that has been filled. Please rectify it and begin working on the same. So this is the Google form that is there here. It is ABC Solutions query form. It has enter your name, enter your number, your email address, select the category of the problem you're facing, the service request, the product information. These are just different categories under which the user can make queries that they want to fill in the Google form. After which they can explain the problem that they're facing based on the category selected. So the final preview of the Google form will look something like this. Okay. So we'll move on to the Google Sheet. So once the responses are filled in the Google form, these all will go to the Google Sheet. Here you have the timestamp, your name, the email, the number, the email address, the category, and a short explanation about the problem that you're facing. So now we're going to be moving forward to the Google App Store part of this video. So I already have my App Script editor opened up, but if you want to open it up, you can just click on the extensions and click on App Script, right? So we'll go here. I'll just be creating a new function saying send email to user. I'm going to open up the brackets. First off, I'm going to be creating two global variables. That's going to be variable start underscore row. That's going to be the second row, since we don't want to include the headers in the Google Sheet. So I'll be starting with the second row. After which I will go to the start underscore column, and I want to start from the first column itself. So we have declared the two important global variables that we're going to be using. After which I'll just do var ss, and I'll open a new. So I'm going to be doing the spreadsheet app.get active spreadsheet here. And after this, what I'm going to be doing is I'll be creating a new variable called variable sheet, and I'll be doing ss.get sheet by name. And inside this, I'll be just taking this name, I'll be copying it, and I'll be going here, opening up the quotes, I'll be pasting this here. After this, we'll be getting the data. So I'll be doing var data, and I'll be doing sheet.get range, inside which I'll pass the start row variable first. After which I'll be passing the start column. After which we'll be doing sheet.get last row, and I'll be just putting the brackets here. And after this, I will be doing a -1, 6, and then I'll be doing a get value function here, get values here. So why I've done -1 is when it looks at the get last row function, you might have n number of responses in your Google Sheet, and you don't want to limit them to something. But when we do the get last row, the reason for -1 is I don't want to include the headers. So I'm just going to be starting out from here, and it will get, if there are 1,000 of them, it will get 1,000 of them. And after this, I'll just do a get values one. And since I don't have any data in my Google Sheet right now, I won't be doing a logger.log like I normally do. Okay, so next what I'm going to be doing is I'll be opening up a for each function here to iterate through all of them. Here I'm going to be starting out by creating a for each variable here. I'll be doing a for each function here. Here I'll be doing a row, and I'll be doing I, and here I'll be opening up the brackets here. And after this, I'm going to be getting the individual data. So I want to start out by getting the name of the user or the person who is filling in the query. So I'm going to do row. I'm going to be doing 1 for this one. Then I'm going to be doing var. I'll be doing the next thing that is there in the form that is going to be filled by the user is going to be its phone number. So I'm going to do var number. and I'm going to be doing row, I'll be doing 2, and I'll be doing the same thing for the email address, and I'll be doing the same for the category and the problem that is there. So we are done here getting all the data that we require, and I'm going to be going here. I'll be creating the subject for the email. Instead of doing it a caps, I'll just do a small subject. And here I'm going to be opening up the quotes. I'll be writing, thank you for filling the form. Just like something like this, something very simple and straightforward. After which we'll be designing the email body. I already have the email body designed, so I'm just going to take it out from here. I'm going to paste it in, and then I'll explain you what I've done exactly. So here you can see I've designed the email body here, and inside this I want it to be the dear name, after which I want we've received your problem with the following details, the description, the problem that they're facing, but the problem for this is going to be just the details, after which the category is going to be listed out here, and a customer service executive will contact you shortly, regards, and the company's name. So this is the email body that I've designed, after which we're going to be moving forward, and we'll be sending out the email. So I'll be using the Gmail app dot send email, inside which first I'll be passing the email variable as a parameter for the to send out the emails, after which I'll be doing subject, after which just add 2 quotes here, and now I'll be adding the HTML body. So I'll just open up the quotes, I'll do HTML, and I'll do body, and then I'll add a semicolon, and inside this I'll be adding the email body variable, and I'll be clicking on save. So our code is ready and good to go. The next step is going to be automating this process. And how? So as we looked at in the workflow, we want whenever the user fills in the Google form, it goes to the Google Sheet. I wanted to automatically send an email without the without the department manager going and having to send out the emails automatically. So we're going to be looking at triggers. So I'm going to go to my triggers section here. If you want a detailed triggers and how to run a Google Apps script code automatically, you can check out the link in the description. That will help you out to understand different ways you can execute Google Apps script code. So I'll just click on add trigger here and choose the function is going to be send email to the user. Which deployment, just click on head, select the event source is going to be from the spreadsheet since the data is in the spreadsheet, and the event type. This is the important part. I want it to be on form submit. So whenever a new query is filled by the user inside the Google form and it comes to the Google Sheet here, I want it to send out an email. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on save here, and in a few seconds the trigger will get added. But before that, you need to give it permissions. You need to click on your email, just go to advanced, just scroll down, click on the project name. It will just ask you this project is allowed to compose emails, look at the spreadsheets, and manage your Google Forms. Since it is an on form submit trigger, just click on allow, move forward with that, and in a few seconds the trigger will get added to your Google Apps script code. So the trigger is good and ready to go, and our code is also complete, and I think it's time to look at the execution. So I'm just going to go to my preview. I'm going to be adding my name here. I'm going to do Aryan Irani. I'm going to enter my number here, and I'm going to be adding my email address here. Select the category of the problem. I'll just say product information. Just write I am hosting an event where I want to feature your product. Can I get some more details? And I'm just going to go ahead and click on submit. And in a few seconds, I will be switching to my other email address and to check if I've successfully received an email. And here you can see when I've opened up this email, I can see thank you for filling the form is the subject that we added. Then dear Aryan Irani, my name is come here. We've received a problem with the following details. The description is going to be I'm hosting an event. The category is product information. A customer service executive will contact you shortly. So this is what the email body we had designed, and that is what has come into the user that has filled the form successfully. So we have done this entire process automatically. So for now, our first step is complete. That is sending the email to the users, telling them to just giving them a confirmatory email saying thank you for filling the form. A customer or a service executive will contact you shortly. So this was the first part of this video. In the next video, we're going to be taking a look at how to send the emails to the department or the customer service executive to let them know that there's a new query that is filled in the Google form. Please rectify it. I'll be leaving the code link, the Google Sheet link, and the Google Form link in the description. You can check that out. And if you like this video, then don't forget to like, share, and for more, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.